Picture this, a mountain of cigarettes, a really big mountain. Imagine it stretching as far as the eye can see, a seemingly endless heap of tobacco-filled sticks. Now imagine that mountain growing at an alarming rate. Every second, more and more cigarettes are added to this colossal pile. That's the reality of cigarette production, folks. It's a relentless, never-ending process. Factories pump out these little nicotine sticks faster than you can say lung cancer. The sheer scale of production is mind-boggling. It's a mesmerizing and slightly terrifying spectacle. The machines whirring, the workers moving with precision, all contributing to this vast output. But how do they do it? How do they manage to produce such an enormous quantity of cigarettes day in and day out? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to take a wild ride through the fascinating and slightly unsettling world of cigarette manufacturing. Our story begins in the tobacco fields, those picturesque landscapes often romanticized in, cigarette ads. But let's be real. It's not all sunshine and roses. Harvesting tobacco is tough work. Once the leaves are picked, they're dried, cured, and sorted. Think of it like a tobacco spa day, but without the cucumber water and soothing music. Instead, it's more like a sauna, a tanning bed, and a rigorous sorting process all rolled into one. Next stop, the blending room. This is where the journey of a cigarette truly begins, in the heart of the factory where raw tobacco leaves are transformed into the final product. The blending room is a hive of activity, filled with the rich, earthy aroma of tobacco. Here, skilled workers meticulously handle the leaves, ensuring that each batch meets the high standards set by the blend master. This is where the magic, and by magic I mean questionable decisions, happens. The blend master, with years of experience and a finely tuned palate, oversees the process. It's a delicate balance, mixing different types of tobacco to create a consistent and desirable flavor. The workers, with practiced hands, mix the leaves with precision, following the blend master's secret recipe to the letter. Different types of tobacco, each with its own unique flavor profile, are thrown into the mix. Virginia tobacco, known for its light and sweet flavor, is often the base. Burley tobacco adds a richer, more robust taste, while Oriental tobacco brings a spicy, aromatic note. The blend master knows exactly how much of each type to use, creating a harmonious blend that smokers have come to love. It's like a tobacco smoothie, but instead of kale and spinach, we're talking about Virginia, Burley, and Oriental tobaccos. The leaves are carefully measured and added to the industrial blender, where they are mixed to perfection. The blend master watches closely, ensuring that the mix is just right. It's a process that requires both skill and intuition, as even a small variation can affect the final product. Oh, and let's not forget the secret ingredients. These are the elements that set one brand apart from another, the closely guarded secrets that give each cigarette its unique flavor and aroma. The blend master adds these ingredients with a practiced hand, knowing exactly how much to use to achieve the desired effect. Sugars, flavorings, and other additives are added to the mix. These ingredients enhance the natural flavors of the tobacco, making the smoke smoother and more enjoyable. The blend master has a deep understanding of how these additives interact with the tobacco, using them to create a balanced and satisfying blend. What are those additives, you ask? Well, that's a secret that tobacco companies would rather keep to themselves. These proprietary blends are the result of years of research and experimentation, and they are closely guarded to maintain a competitive edge. The blend master, with their wealth of knowledge and experience, is the key to unlocking the perfect blend, ensuring that each cigarette delivers the same great taste, time after time. Now for the main event. Rolling the cigarettes. Imagine a giant high-speed conveyor belt. Tobacco streams down one end, paper feeds in from the other, and voila, perfectly rolled cigarettes emerge on the other side. It's a mesmerizing dance of machinery, and it's all done with incredible speed and precision. These machines churn out cigarettes faster than a caffeine-fueled squirrel on a tiny treadmill. Section 5. Filter up, adding a touch of false hope. Ah, the filter, that little white cylinder that gives smokers the illusion of safety. It's a small, seemingly innocuous part of the cigarette, but it carries a heavy burden of misconception. It filters out the bad stuff, they say. Well, not quite. The reality is far more complex and, unfortunately, far less reassuring. Filters do trap some tar and nicotine, which are among the most harmful components of cigarette smoke. However, the amount they trap is minimal compared to what still gets through, but they're far from a free pass. In fact, the presence of a filter can sometimes lead smokers to inhale more deeply, drawing the smoke further into their lungs. In fact, some studies suggest that filters might actually make smoking more dangerous. The deeper inhalation can lead to more severe health issues over time. But I digress. In our factory tour, the filter insertion process is a sight to behold. It's a marvel of modern engineering, designed to operate with incredible efficiency and precision. Machines deftly insert filters into each cigarette with surgical precision. Each filter is placed with exacting accuracy, ensuring that every cigarette meets the same standard. It's like watching a tiny robot surgeon perform open-heart surgery on a, well, cigarette. The level of detail and care that goes into this process is truly remarkable. But let's not forget the bigger picture. Despite the impressive technology and the meticulous process, the end product remains a significant health risk. Smoking is linked to a myriad of health problems, from lung cancer to heart disease. The filter, while it may reduce some harmful substances, does not eliminate the risk. Public health campaigns and warning labels have tried to convey this message, but the allure of the filter's false promise of safety persists. Historically, cigarette companies have marketed filters as a healthier option, playing on the desire for a safer smoking experience. This marketing has been incredibly effective, despite the reality. Even today, the myth of the safer cigarette continues to be perpetuated, both through traditional advertising and modern social media. Smokers, often influenced by these messages, may feel a false sense of security. They might believe that by choosing filtered cigarettes, they are making a healthier choice. However, the truth is that no cigarette is safe. The filter does not negate the harmful effects of smoking. It merely adds a layer of false hope. Ongoing research continues to uncover the full extent of the dangers associated with smoking, filters included. The scientific community remains steadfast in its warnings. Public health advocates tirelessly work to educate the public, hoping to dispel the myths and reduce smoking rates. Their efforts are crucial in the fight against tobacco-related diseases. There is hope, however. Many smokers are choosing to quit, supported by cessation programs and community efforts. The journey to a smoke-free life is challenging but achievable, and the rewards of quitting are immense. Improved health, longer life, and a better quality of life await those who leave smoking behind. So while the filter may add a touch of false hope, the real hope lies in quitting. The end of smoking is the beginning of a healthier, brighter future. Section 6. Dress to impress the packaging parade. Now that our cigarettes are rolled and filtered, it's time to dress them up in their Sunday best. That's right, it's packaging time. Cigarettes are bundled into packs, cartons, and cases, all adorned with sleek designs and, of course, those ever-so-friendly health warnings. Smoking kills, they proclaim, as if we didn't already know. It's a strange juxtaposition, isn't it? Like putting a skull and crossbones on a box of candy. Section 7. Quality control, where only the best smokes survive. Believe it or not, cigarette manufacturing involves quality control. Yes, even these little agents of death have standards to uphold. Inspectors scrutinize the cigarettes, checking for any imperfections. Too much tobacco? Reject. Filter askew? Reject. Health warning printed upside down? Well, that one might actually slide. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Section 8. The paper trail. A surprising statistic. Here's a fun fact to impress your friends at your next Zoom happy hour. If you took all the cigarette paper produced in a single year and laid it end to end, it would wrap around the earth multiple times. That's enough paper to make a paper trail that even the most dedicated environmentalist would struggle to follow. Section 9. That's a wrap from factory floor to your lungs, but please don't, and there you have it, folks. The fascinating, frenetic, and frankly frightening journey of a cigarette from factory floor to, well, let's just say it's a one-way trip. So, next time you see someone lighting up, spare a thought for the complex manufacturing process that went into creating that little stick of tobacco and chemicals. And then maybe, just maybe, gently suggest they find a healthier habit.